Hello. Hello, we are here. we're we're here in the post Fury format. I told everybody on the Goblins Discord, which should join, that I would play this deck when Fury got banned. Like we didn't know it was gonna happen. What is this deck? We got Lutri, the Spell Chaser, which means each non-land card in my starting deck has a different name. And when you cast it, you get to copy an instant or sorcery spell. Now, we're not playing very many of these, but mostly we're just memeing. We've got four instant or sorceries main deck. Is that accurate? Yes. We have one in the board, two, three. I don't know. The way I built this deck was every card I've ever played in Goblins, and just about every card I've ever wanted to play, is in this deck. We got Cacophony Scamp, Exuberant Fuseling. We got Goblin Engineer and a nice little package of all the artifacts I've ever played. This is one I've always been looking to play. Brainstone lets you do your Snoop combo. We only have one copy of Snoop, but it might happen. So we'll see. Get right into it. I've seen M. Hayashi play in friendly leagues. No difference. It's much better to go 3-2 in a competitive league than a friendly league, and it's the same people. It's just grinders. We're gonna get going. So we already won the die roll. We get to show them Lutri before anything else happens. Now we're gonna show them Lutri. This is a banger hand. This is such a good hand. How do you lose with this? We're about to lose bad. But I'm gonna get to Goblin Engineer something. So they know I'm on Lutri. I don't have to show them that I'm on Goblins yet. I feel like going on Goblins is gonna be a big reveal. Play this tap. Pass the turn. Fist. Alright, so they play a basic mountain. I'm gonna raise my chair. And they play a Ragavan, which we're fine against because we're gonna play a 1-1. Play Hordemaster or Engineer. So no point in dumping the graveyard. Get him out. So I'm gonna play the Horde Master. We're gonna hope that we exile a goblin when they bolt. You have like opinions on whether or not the Fury ban is actually good for goblins. I don't think it is. I mean, I don't think it was really the problem. Well, are there more decks that we're good against now? Maybe. It depends. Like, maybe Rhinos gets, like, a larger meta share, and that's really bad for us. And our matchups against all the ring decks got worse. I know you can combo them even if they play the ring, but the issue is that if they're playing any kind of removal post board, they land the one ring, they're gonna draw 4 cards, and that's a lot of cards. 4 cards is a lot of cards to look at and see. So I can't actually cast Krenko. That's rough. They know we're on Singleton Goblins at this point. They've seen Krenko, Runebelt Horde Master. No, oh, are they on Red Asmo? I actually don't know if we can beat Red Asmo. I like this deck. This is the deck I'm gonna probably be playing for a little bit. I do enjoy Artifact. Red has sort of has those. Really more of a token deck, and the tokens, but it's close enough for, because you do get to play Galvanic Blast, so that feels. So now they've got the Asmo and enough food to kill my goblin, which means they don't have enough to stop me. But they are going to have constructs next turn, have a land. So, I think I'm going to discard this Bloodstained Mire, not the Unearth. Then we're probably going to end up playing Zoya and Engineer. Unfortunately, no third Goblin. Here's Zoya. They can make 1 food next turn. But once they get to 2 foods a turn, it's going to be very difficult for us. So we're going to throw an Engineer in the yard. And because I can't get any of these out, I have no way to make other artifacts other than drawing them right now. I think I'm going to throw Brainstone in the yard. Actually, Aether Vial is easily the worst top deck, so we're just going to put Aether Vial in the yard. So the Zoya was going to trigger. I assume they're going to take 3. They're at life and they. So of all the decks, this is the deck it does the least against, because they make tons of tokens. They can life off their tokens. So they can sack a food. 2 Zoya's ability. Oh, I don't know if that was correct. I guess if they have a land and they're going to make a construct, they're just going to oval chase back immediately. That's in. These constructs are going to be huge. Ugh. That is very bad for us. We've pretty much lost this game already. I don't know how we get out of this. Because, oh, well, this might be how they get out of this. If they attack with this Asmo, I mean, I'm definitely blocking with Zoya. And, I mean, we know they've got 2 food to make here. They're going to have to. No, they, what? Little confused, little confused. Okay, well, they probably have another Asmo in hand. Morgan Marauder isn't actually the worst draw. I think now, no, they're gonna have 2 food next turn. So I think the best thing to do is play so many good things that they don't know what to kill. So, I can put a Zoyawa in play, or I could put a Horde Master in play. Kinda think that I want to put a Horde Master in play, but the 1 damage really doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna draw a card first. May even be able to keep up Munitions Expert. Do end up getting there. So, oh, I could trigger Zoyawa again. And they already discarded that guy. But, like, Horde Master is just so good. Yeah, let's just put Horde Master back in play. So we may be able to get away with killing Asmo before they can kill 2 guys. We have to count on them to make a mistake, though. Like, kind of like they did last turn. Although they may grab another cookbook here because they don't have many great targets. I had to guess, though, they're going to grab a Spring Leaf because kind of low on mana. This is a pretty losing game for us. Because if they make 1 construct, we're in trouble. There's Inti. Inti, when they discard a card, they get to basically draw another card that they can play till end of turn. They can do that twice, so they're more or less drawing 3 cards a turn. It's a really good deck. I played it on stream last week. Like I said, I'm gonna play paper. So they're gonna play another card. We could have actually tried to kill the NT in response to one. I think I'm gonna end up doing it in response to. Inti makes red mana. They're gonna be able to play Asmo. Asmo just fucks my day up. I kinda think I need to kill Asmo rather than Inti. Not card draw that messes me up, it's removal. So I think I'm gonna let this keep happening. They're looking for Asmos off the top. So now we know they've got 1 in their hand. It's gonna be very difficult. So they tap Inti to play Asmo. They can kill 2 goblins in response. So they can't stop me killing their... Oh no, they can stop me from killing their Asmo because they have the bolt here. So I have to do it in response to the... Past it. Otherwise, I do have to pass the turn. Okay, so they go with Cookbook. So I have to do this now. I probably should have gotten Jund mana, but there's only like 1 card in the deck too. I don't know if it was right to let them keep drawing with, like, even without all this stuff. It's a. I guess they just leave Moria Marauder and Engineer. Yeah. I don't know why that triggered again. Wasn't what happened there? Did they do it in the wrong? I could have swore they did it in the correct order. Rune Belt is in the graveyard first. Yet I have. Oh no! It only happened once. They did it with it on the stack. I see. All right, so their Asmo's dead. Um, they're gonna play it again next turn. I am gonna draw 3 cards. There's that. I think they already played a land. Maybe I'm wrong. They haven't already played a land. We're good. There's the one green spell. I said it. There's actually a what do you call it in the deck as well? Drum Gully. Oh, that's actually so good. I get to draw 4 cards. Look at this. Okay, so this all comes off the top and into our hand. Or into play, excuse me. Do I need this mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. To give stuff haste, I would need it. And to pump up Cacophony Scamp, like kind of relevant. And my life total is like not that relevant here. Do it. So they're actually like really, really dead next turn. Um, if they didn't, if they don't play this Asmo, they may elect to Urza's Saga Construct because their Construct is huge, which always sort of feels good. But how could you not want to machine gun down my creature? Well, that's really bad for us. Just the bolt is really bad for us. They're gonna have 5 foods. Just like waiting to see them target something, and then I'm gonna hopefully react fast enough. I wonder what they want. I have all 4 cookbooks in play. I guess I could have killed Inti. Could have killed Inti. I probably should have killed Inti last turn. All I had to do was Battlecry Goblin, pump it, and then sack. And then Inti's dead before all this. But I didn't even think of that. have not decided what they're going to do. Looks like they're going to bolt something. They're galvanic blasting my Moria Marauder. So, I'm going to sack it. Make mana. Because we may end up being able to get Cacophony Scamp big enough to kill Asmo at a relevant time. But it kind of looks like we're going to die here. Like, when I say die, I mean, kind of looks like they're not going to not play Asmo. Got a Mishra's Bauble, and they're looking at the top of my deck. Can't put Lutri into my hand, right? Sorcery speed. If they pass, yeah. It has Dragon's Rage Channeler. I mean, I guess they still have Springleaf Drum. That's fine. I'm assuming they're gonna tap Inti. Maybe they don't tap. They should tap, and they should play. Do they not have that Asmo? I just swore they had a second one in their hand. Knew about it, but maybe I'm crazy. Might have just been assuming that this whole time. I killed one. So they passed. Do I think this is what. Bite my nails, I really shouldn't. Okay. Go to combat. Yo, what? They have. Okay, so here comes Asmo. And Asmo is just gonna mess my whole thing up. Right? She kills 3 things. No, that comes Bolt, so there's no Asmo here. They bolt this guy. So I'm gonna sack it to its own ability, which you can do. I should have let them surveil first. I'm not gonna let them know what's up with the Cacophony Scamp sack. And I do think that I have to kill Inti. And I should have killed Inti a long time ago. I was playing around an Asmo that I don't think exists. So, end step. Sacrifice this. Kill Inti. Maybe I should have killed the Dragon's Rage Channeler, but like it's gonna be forced to attack. They draw a card here. On that. Um, not exactly the cards you want to draw. Better than a card that I could have fetched to cast and didn't. I have no way to pump my guys, so they're just gonna block. So why can't I put? How do I put Lutri in my hand? Wait, are we both? Oh, I was like playing Lutri. No, just so now. I don't want to say Goblin Grenade is a live draw, but not the worst draw. We're gonna have to do a lot of damage. I don't know how they went through 2 Urza Sagas, made no constructs. This UI. I'm at 12. They play Shrapnel Blasts. They play Galvanic Blasts. No, how's it going? See you. I'm playing a ridiculous deck. So it's not serious at all. Is that 3D printing project coming? Agavan, that's fine. That is not fine. Probably just dead. Could kill this Ragavan now. Does something. Half done. Say this. I think he's gonna really like that. It's gonna be one of the most unique. This doesn't do anything except block, which can't swing into this. We're gonna go down to 6. I guess we technically. So this forces them to talk with Dragon's Rage Chandler as opposed to Ragavan. We're trading 2 for 1, but we're like a lot. They don't block. They know the last card. Have you seen? I haven't seen it, so not that I care about spoilers. I'm just curious your opinion. Have you seen the Fallout trailer? I feel like that's something that's like aimed at you, and you don't like it, then I don't know what hope it has. Guild. TV show. Oh well, there's a trailer. People, the internet is mostly negative in general. I haven't watched the trailer. Pause the show. He can wait. I haven't seen it either. This came out like a week or so ago. People were complaining that the ghoul looked like good, but looked pretty good to me. When I say he looked too good, he didn't look gross enough. They wanted like gritty, nasty ghoul, and it's like why is it the worst quality? That looks good. Not the ghoul, whatever, but the megaton, that looked good. Wow, they got Coop. I don't know Coop's actual name. It looked like Megaton. I'll go back in a second. I assume it's gonna be like episodic because they've shown a lot of famous people, and I can't imagine they're all in every episode. When I say episodic, I mean like they'll follow like a vault one episode, the main character another vault. You know what I mean? That was LA? I didn't recognize that. Yeah. Let's go back to Meg. Isn't this Megaton? Because this is in Megaton, and so is this. I'm pretty sure this is Meg. Maybe not. Anyway, it was not bad. I didn't mind that. Like I don't know. I've been talking about Fallout a lot recently. Um, not just here. So if I draw a Kiki G, um, I guess I need to keep this up in case I draw Starfire. So we won't flash it in. What show is giving you Vault Tech? Okay, so this doesn't do it. I believe we're dead in game one in the books. So we want Molten Collapse for sure. Patriarch's Bidding for sure. Warren Weirding probably. Crater Maker for sure. Not so much Sting Scourger. I don't think we need Warren and Sting. Mind Collapse for sure. Twin Shot Sniper. Meh. I got Reach. Crash Master for sure. Want Creature removal, right? That seems like the way to go. And they're gonna be on mountains, so Goblin King is probably pretty good. So things we can't keep in play: Krenko, Smuggler's Copter's probably okay. Chain Whirler doesn't do anything. It kills Ragavan. Exuberant Fuseling is probably not good enough. Probably can't combo. I mean, Tarfire is likely not good enough. Hierarch can probably come out. Zoya was really bad against this deck. Mogwar Marshal, I guess it blocks Ragavan. We can chump block for a long time, but I don't know how important that is. Chieftain's not important. War Chief is meh. Maybe we do want War Chief. Oh, we need to keep the call combo in. Okay, so we want to keep Chain Whirler and call in. And we'll keep this combo. I guess Battlecry Goblin is just like we're not gonna be able to keep a board. Cacophony Scamp was okay. Goblin Grenade is okay. Fanatic's okay. Take out Rainstone. We probably don't want to be sacking our goblins. Although, if we find the good stuff, then we'll be okay with it. We could just go to 62. Not the worst. What are the worst cards here? Probably Squee, Dubious Monarch, and the rest I kind of like. I mean, Mog Fanatic sucks, but kills Ragavan. There's not a lot you can get rid of that. Guess we could take out like Smuggler's Copter, but we do need to draw cards. We need to keep up with some way to. Oh no! Oh man. I didn't even make it. I did not realize how close we were. Well, let's hope that we just fuck them up with this hand. How's that? The Silo? What is got Vaultec? Yeah, it sounds like it with that name. Um is it like in space? I've been talking about I said I've been talking about Fallout a lot recently. Um I was comparing it to Star Trek, but like somebody was saying that they don't like sci-fi. Oh, that was actually um they don't like Star Trek, and I was like trying to explain like really sci-fi. They kind of just used space as an to like have a new story every week. That's kind of the same. I mean, they do a lot of super sci-fi stuff like laser gun. Okay, well that's one of the worst. Um, not playing Blood Moon. Get a stomp. Um, wrong twice. Black. So they Galv Blast my Zoya. Post-war apocalypse. Ah, okay. So it's like one vault. Kind of excited for the new Mad Max as well. Seems like all of the post-apocalypse stuff is coming back. Kind of cycle happened. Um, so why do they keep this hand other than just more lightning bolts? So I think we play. I played play Matron. Oh no, I did not foresee how difficult between every card in my deck. Um, and I didn't even get to sideboard. So rough. I guess Horde Master is like best. We is something I can just slam on 3 and not worry about it. So let's. And I guess Tarfire is decent. I think. I mean, a lot of things you could pick here. Like, I could try to go for the combo. I mean, if Grumgully survives a single turn, our stuff gets really good. So let's count on tapping out. Because we do have, like, a lot of the combo here. So maybe, depending on what they play, we won't play Grumgully. Looks like they're about to try to do the construct thing. We are down pretty low on clock, so kind of have to play a little bit fast. So I think if we just play this Grumgully, next turn they're gonna be tight enough on mana that they're not ever blocking here. So if they do, I'm very happy about it. Why they're never blocking in a million years. So next turn they're gonna make another construct and they're gonna probably get Swifts or Shadow Spear. And then we're gonna untap. We're gonna probably Munitions Expert whatever is wearing. Nothing can wear the Shadow Spear. Tapped wrong. Tapped the wrong. I mean, if he's gonna make a construct, it doesn't matter, but he can wait until he's searched. Even though I imagine maybe he's like gonna get Springleaf Drum and like make mana so he can also bolt Gully. That would be rough, but it's a good play. Then I could Coffney Scamp plus Munitions Expert one of the trucks. If I drew a land, I could Goblin plus Munitions Expert. I've been watching really bad TV. Tap Shinka. Hello, Sugar Peach. You're home. Glad you're home. I detect. Oh, let's put the music back on. Tell me if the music is too loud. Oh man, they have an Asmo? That's not good. I missed what they did. They cycled the Street Wraith and then played Asmo. They didn't make any constructs. Very interesting. So they have a Shadow Spear in hand. I see. I'm gonna kill this Asmo. Even though the Shadow Spear like actually probably kills me, I can't do anything if they start making foods. You have one card in hand. Hope it's not Oval Chase because this will get huge really fast. It's Bolt. Ugh, that's even better for them, to be honest. I did not know that you were home. That's what I said. I'm sorry. I assumed you were home. Playing poorly today. It was so cold. Yeah, I know. Okay. So can't actually kill the construct. We can only kill the Asmo. They have no cards in hand, so they can't make a food. I guess we can hope that they equip to the Dragon's Rage Channeler, and in response we kill it. Our only hope for like surviving a double-digit number or a larger than one number of turns. This is going to be even bigger. Can't do anything about it. I'm assuming they equip here because it gives it trample, which is like the big deal. But like I'm saying, best case they make a mistake. Ugh, Inti's so good. They're gonna tap Inti to equip here. Yeah. That's a 6/6. I've only got 4. Could I actually kill it? If I do 3 and then 3? Oh, let's see what they don't have anything to discard. I could kill this, but then they just equip here. And I have a lot of ways to kill artifacts that I could draw, I think. Oh, no, because I didn't sideboard because I fucking took too long. Who would have known that having actual 75 unique cards made games difficult to play? Not a commander player. Not me. Couldn't be me. So I think we might have a Crater Maker main. No. I should have. The difference between main and sideboard is like nonsense here. So we can't shock because we'll die. Actually, will we die? I mean, we're pretty dead to this. So I can get out War Chief and Putrid Goblin, or I can just play Chieftain. I think I have to just play Chieftain. So I think we're just dead. Our only like real way to mess up is to block something with first strike, but I don't even think that we're gonna get that opportunity because this is 5 trample. So I have to like put 1 in front of it. And then let's say I block these 2, I trade, I kill this with Cacophony Scamp's trigger. I take 3. I guess I'm not dead. Although, oh, Asmo gets first strike, like I said. So I just need to not block the Chieftain on something that has first. They have a card to discard. I assume they would put it there, but no, they put it nowhere. So you can get first strike there if you want. And then we'll block here and here. And then, yeah. This is just to soak up damage and not die. Kill Asmo. I don't think we get out of this alive. I'm gonna be honest. Kiriper Aether Grid? Oh no. That just kills us. They untap and kill us. But let's just see what nothing? What we've got? Like this actually would have blocked enough. They didn't play Kiriper Aether. That's game. I'm gonna let them do it. Because you don't do that without meaning it. I want them to do it. Just for their own sake. They're down to 2 minutes. They got me. Good game. Insane deck against insane deck. Gear per Aether Grid, the card I always want to play, and not had the guts. Good. I see that you sent me them on Discord. I don't know which one is right. I guess the third one. Top one. They're very cool. Very cool. Are they all the same? Is that just lighting? The bottom 2 look the same, but the third one looks like way different. I don't wanna put it on. Might show up. Looks good. Alright, let's play first. Let's reveal Lutri. Let's try and get our money back. Alright, I mean, I can't complain. We've got Exuberant Fuseling and Brainstorm. That's a combo. We're probably just gonna play Fuseling into Moria Marauder if they let us. but we'll see. Just because we want to make land drops. So they're aware that we're on just singleton of goblins. They know. There's no way they don't know after what we just did. And it's fucking Yawgmoth? Ugh, that's very bad for us. Okay, so we drew a land, so it's not so bad. We're gonna do this, and I think our only option is to Putrid Goblin. We can't do anything here. The 1/2, because why would a halfling be anything but a 1/2? The citizen. This Phyrexian Goblin Warrior never learned the second toughness ability. But this, she looks like she sells jewelry or something. I don't know. She's a 1/2. Walls. Goblins are good against walls. Person don't know. All right, so if I War Chief, it doesn't even bring Moria Marauder down. I can draw a card here. So I guess I'm gonna. And if we don't get a land, we'll just play Brainstone. I'm kind of convinced that Moria Marauder is a lot better than we've been giving it credit for. It often draws a card when I play it. Although here we are about to get fucking Bowmastered. We can't beat that. I was gonna say that it's only Bowmasters that's bad against it. I didn't even realize they had 2 mana open. But here we are. So we trample over. Oh well. They didn't even block with the thing. Okay. Well, we're in a lot of trouble already. However, we do have outs with this Brainstone because this is half of a combo. This gives our combo haste. So if we get this in play and then we draw another land, and then we draw Conspicuous Snoop, we can win the game. However, they just played Yawgmoth, and now I can't win the game unless they make a huge mistake. I mean, this is fine. I guess I kind of want to force them to Yawgmoth me. And I don't want to crack that yet. If they have a persist creature, I'm just going to concede. Yawgmoth is a terrible, terrible match for this pile of nonsense. I can't Brainstone and Orcish Bowmasters. Oh my god. There's guys, don't worry, Fury is dead. You can play your bad cards again. That's what I was told. You can, you know, you're gonna be able to keep your 1/1s in play. Not like Yawgmoth and Bowmasters are in the best deck in the format. I'll block. I mean, yeah, I'm super fucked. Yeah, they just wanted to get fancy and do away with my persist trigger. Ugh. Alright, we're dead. Can't win here. They've already assembled the lock. I guess I want Patriarch's Bidding. I should have really just put a lot more removal in the main. Crashmaster we need. I guess Mind Collapse is probably necessary. Uh, Probably want this. Is this doesn't kill Soul Cauldron, so we don't want that. So we need to remove 6 cards. What 6 cards do we want to remove? Want to remove Goblin Grenade. Goblin Grenade's not terrible. Sorcery. Never mind. It's probably don't want Hierarch. The diamond looking one, there's no way to get tokens. The rectangle credit is like what you upgrade your cards with, and upgrading your cards gets you a lot of stuff. But tokens are how you get new cards that are like really rare and stuff. Like in a targeted way. So we don't want to play Brainstone. So it's like probably more valuable, but you get a lot more credits. Know how to explain it in like a league term because I don't know the difference between the essences. Krenko's probably decent here. We Dubious Monarch is bad. Hog Fanatic is probably not good enough, but probably better than a lot of other stuff. Engineer is not going to work out. I think Chain Whirler's fine. Maybe we remove Din and or Marshall, or we're not gonna be able to pump Cacophony Scamp in any real way, but the same goes for Fuseling. Oh, I can't even take one more. Where did it go? Come on, I got 10 seconds. Wow, it is so hard when every single card you have is different. Real and Lutri. This is actually not terrible. Which is a little surprising that it's not terrible. So we're going to turn 1 Fuseling and then turn 2 Copter and then turn 3 probably Fanatic. That's our plan. And then if it turns out we want to play Fanatic to kill an Ignoble that they play, not bad either. But no, they play way better than Ignoble. They play Delighted Half. I don't need that to come into play untapped right now. I'm gonna play the Copter. No attacks. This is our only green source. Actually, no. We have 2 green sources here, so we can discard this Stomping Ground. We do need double black for Patriarch's Bidding. I mean, this sort of plays around Bowmaster by swinging in the air, so there's that. Pyre is a pretty decent draw. Well, let's get this into play. So this is my 4th mana, so now I kind of don't want to discard it if I don't have to. Swinging with Exuberant Fuseling doesn't change too much. So let's do it. Yeah, because Mog Fanatic trades 1-for-1 with the Bowmasters if you do it right. Yeah, and we knew Bowmasters was coming here, so we're kind of hoping that so they know about the Fanatic trick, which is fine. There's no playing around that. That's why I said it doesn't change much. Yes, I will draw a card. Crater Maker is a way to answer Agatha's Soul Cauldron. However, I have a Krenko that I'm hoping is good enough. Maybe I get rid of Pyre, but Pyre's too good. Get rid of this. It doesn't kill Yawgmoth, and that's the card that's going to beat us. We get to play out the Pyre right now, which is a little scary for them. I didn't even realize that Copter was going to trigger the Bowmasters there. Kind of bad. My hand was good enough that I probably shouldn't have even done it, but we're likely dead already, though. Okay, that doesn't kill us. They have 3 mana. Actually, they have 4 if they want a Chord of Calling. But they're attacking? Okay. Does that mean no Chord of Calling or just like complete disrespect? I don't know. They could have played Yawgmoth. They don't have Yawgmoth, which means this Krenko might stick. Play second Black Sword. Take blue mana and assert dominance. I don't have any 2-drops that give us haste. Should I swing with the Copter? No. I think I'm going to block with the Copter. Because now it's kind of we're on defense mode to get Krenko going. But there's, most of the draws in their deck, I would think, beat this Krenko. That's obviously not, but they have like, oh, well, there you go. We lose this game. I guess if I draw Patriarch's Bidding, I can actually cast it. Okay, so Grist is very good. They make a 1/1. What you gonna attack with? I want to draw Patriarch's Bidding, but I need the 5th land. Oh, I can do this without draw. I'm not sure they know that that's May. Okie doke. Not quite, but I do get to kill all their 1/1s. Actually, this is going to be a sick turn. Wait till you see this. So we're going to crew. We're going to stack. We're going to get Chain Whirler. We're gonna attack. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't crow again. I am gonna draw and discard. I mean, I don't need the green mana, and this helps me. Well, it's just gonna hurt. We kill Grist. I think I'm supposed to kill the halfling. Although this becomes something else. I don't even know what 4-drops I have. Let's check out what 4-drops I have. Krenko's dead. Ringleader, Sling Gang, Murderous Redcap. Not bad. Grumgully. Okay, okay, okay. So Grumgully comes into play. I can get a 2-drop. Get Munitions Expert, Moria Marauder, Runebelt Hordemaster. I could also get Putrid Goblin. Probably kind of want Zoyoa here. But let's crew this. Actually, I think I do want Munitions Expert. It's gonna be big. Before they get a chance to kill Grumgully. Zoya, Runebelt Hordemaster, Moria Marauder. I think Moria Marauder might be the best draw here, although like Snoop is like probably gonna draw me a ton of cards. Let's get Snoop. Snoop comes in with extra counter on it. I think I do want to crew. I don't think that I'm gonna I really want that Fable. I don't think they realize this has first strike. No, they do. Okay. Jumping. Yeah, look how big my board is. This is like really good. So they draw a Yawgmoth here and sack 2 things, which doesn't kill anything. They draw the One Ring, which... Do I have Crater Maker? Like, it's indestructible. What do I even... Can I actually get rid of that? I didn't put... I don't think I put the Exile artifact in here. So, that's very bad for me. Yeah. Not good, not good. What do I do? I guess I can sort of just get Sling Gang Lieutenant. Oh, I can combo. No, I can't quite combo. Oh, now I can combo. So, once I put this in play, I sacrifice it. That happens first, thankfully. So we put Boggart Harbinger into play. Say yes. Do Kiki Jiki. I know they have protection, so we go to end step. While they can't interact. Wow, this is pretty nuts. I mean, killing Yawgmoth ever is always nuts. But that was a wild way to do it. The Timely Goblin Chain Whirler and the Smuggler's Copper get over all their stuff. Like, those were both really good. So here we only need 12. But think, what is that? 14 we have? I'm always like afraid. Oh, you only need 12, but I want to do stuff in response again. So now we make a copy of Boggart Harbinger. And we put Gang Lieutenant on the top. And then we pass the turn. And then in their upkeep, they're dead. Okay. We can do it. We've learned we can do it. We won a game. We won one game. So that's cool. Pretty proud of that one. So what did we lose to? Red Inti Asmo, which is actually my deck. I'm gonna play that deck. But the people in the Discord are talking about that Lutri going. Just to remind them. This is like not a great hand, but it's like hard to pass up 1-drop, 2-drop. And a way to kill Yawgmoth. But Crashmaster and Kiki are so bad. And is like not a ton better, but I'm gonna keep it. I think I want to keep the bidding. Is that crazy to throw back Murderous Redcap and keep the bidding? Like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Yeah, I think we have to just hope to top tick good stuff, and this will hopefully slow them down. No, let's just throw it. We're gonna shuffle it back in. So that is a decent draw. Let's hope they kept a 1-lander. Upkeep, stop. Well, they have 2 lands, and they have a Wall of Roots, which is really difficult. Okay, there's only one of each of these, so when my opponent is very salty, that'll be okay. And they'll be justified in being super salty if they tap out for something here. Then I just kill them with the combo. They don't tap out. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They may have removal here, but I'm clearly trying to draw a card. Stomping Ground this time. Patriarch's bidding on top. Not for long. This is how you beat Yawgmoth. Do combo them. I cannot believe that I'm about to actually do it, though. Wow, they actually have, what, Court of Calling? What do they get for 2 with Cord that stops us? If I would have known, I knew they had Cord, but I didn't think that they could get a 2-drop that stopped us. Oh, Bowmasters, fuck! Oh, that's Well, I mean, Bowmasters doesn't actually stop us, does it? They did it at the wrong time. Um, they did it at the wrong time. So all I do here is I go to my end step and I make another copy. Then I do the same in their end step. So they bought themselves another turn, but they could have just like fucked me. I was clearly going for it. And now the grist won't do it. That doesn't do it. So now they're dead. And even if they're not dead, I actually have not an infinite combo, but infinite mana next turn. Because this, our original Snoop is gonna survive. Is this another chord? Chord for 2. What do you got with chord for 2? Or another creature dies. Yeah, my creatures weren't gonna die. Sick! We beat Yawgmoth. We got so lucky. We got so lucky. That was the one out that killed them like that. And then they made a mistake even though I showed them I was going for it. But to be fair, like I said, I would have infinite mana the next turn. So I would have gotten to play out my hand and draw 2 cards. Well, really. It wasn't looking good. Hey, if they did it properly. I mean, when somebody plays Lutri, when somebody plays Lutri and does Cavern of Souls Goblin, yeah. Where's my? I said I was about to start playing, um, that red Inti Asmo deck that beat us. I actually think that got most of it. This is I bought a bunch of tokens for. Oh, these are treasures and. Oh come on! All right, well I guess these were like than most other envelope. Sideboarding doesn't take forever. This is a combo. Keeping this. I mean, I can't cast this on 3 with the lands I've got, but that's fine. So this is whenever a creature or artifact. So I think that means I want to play um Camp first. Balthazar. I've played against Balthazar a bunch. Balthazar is a bakery. I don't know what Balthazar. An emperor. That. Blue red. That's not good for us. That's very bad for us. Okay, so now I can play do this first. I think I wanna fetch a blood crypt. Only one Snoop in the deck, so I'm not worried about saving fetch lands for it. I'm more worried about trading favorably Fire Bluff deck. So they Burst Lightning the Scamp, which means they're going to take one. Burst Lightning puts them on what? Because that's weird. This is Blue-Red Prowess. So Chain Whirler is actually going to be really good against Blue-Red Prowess. And that further tells me that I want to touch a Blood Crypt with this. I wish they would allow this to. They're gonna Subtlety. That's. I'm gonna put it on the bottom, please. Exuberant Fusing is only one of the 40 or so goblins in my deck. It is not that important that I have a specific one, if you can believe that. Here comes Counterspell? No, Sleep Cursed Fairy. Now, Stern Scolding doesn't nab Chain Whirler here, but Lightning Bolt does, but there's nothing to do to avoid Lightning Bolt. So I do think that I want to play out this Chain Whirler if I don't draw it. Vial may be worth. If 3 cards in hand, a pretty high chance that it's like a bolt. They wasted a burst. Like maybe they have an X1 that I want to kill. So it's more likely that they have a Cauldron, but I'm just gonna play this. I'm gonna pretend we've got something up. They are island cycling a Lorien Revealed. So 4 cards, one of them's island. Ugly island too. And it's against this. Pick up the vial. If this game goes long at all, we're gonna be glad we played that vial first. Oh, that's a pretty good draw. I mean, I imagine there's counter spells over there. I kind of want them to counterspell my Chain Whirler, right? But this pressures them, and next turn, well, not next turn, but kind of really hope that I draw a Fable that I can discard Chain Whirler and then call. They're going, I don't know. The real thing is you really shouldn't think too hard about what I'm playing. You know I'm playing one of each thing in my deck. I do kind of want to play this out. If I draw land, like what could I draw that makes me want to play this out? Kind of nothing. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to play it out. I guess Fable. No, there's nothing I could play that would make me, or nothing I could draw that would make me want to play it out. Okay, so they have a wizard. So they draw 2, they deal 5 instead of destroying my Aether Vial. That's so I think fetch land is really good next turn, because then no, not a fetch. We need more than just a fetch land. It's going to take us a couple turns. Don't have any kind of good tempo here. This is the blue-red wizardsness. Kind of think I am just going to play out this guy. Can't be countered. Worst case, it's subtlety. Really would suck. Um, Hardcast Subtlety, you're usually dead. This is pretty interesting in just a fair wizards deck. Hard to kill. Oh, you bastard. They stole my Aether Vial. That's why they didn't want to kill it with their Flame of Anor. Let's hope that they Snapcaster, Flame of Anor, then I get to call it Death Dwellers and kind of claw some value back. They should just tap, right? Start beating in. I already Snapcaster Flame of Anor. Yeah. So we're just gonna swing. Oh, they're doing it now? Doing it now. I guess, did they hit a land drop? I think they already did. Yeah, they played the Fiery Islet. A little strange. Actually not the worst draw. They have nothing? Doing okay. Kind of want to play it out. I don't think they expected this. It does show them I have nothing, but I can always put Lutri in my, even if I draw land first. Tick it up. Tick it up. They should almost not tick it. They do have a couple 3-drops with Tishana's Tidebinder, but that already flash and not the most mana hungry play. It's already doing thing where it's Snapcaster. Whatever you want to take out of the yard. So Aether Vial. Real good there. Real good. Although once you're on 6, I actually think the math changes. 6 lands. Oh, I shouldn't have played that out. Because if I discard this, then I have enough for Squee. They're going to Burst Lightning my Moria Marauder? What'd they target? Yeah, Burst. Wait. Oh, they fucking paid the full freight for that. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna Squee you. Draw land. We get to oh, I don't get this. Kill Snapcast. They have to have another removal spell. Or another Snapcaster, because they do have Burst Lightning in there again. Land. 2 cards in hand. Sleep Cursed Fae. They can just untap it right now. Right? 2, 4, 6. So not the best idea to swing into that with my good guy. See if they counter this. So we can get the information on what the last card in their hand. Like they're countering it. They're looking for a counterspell. They think I made a mistake. Now they made a mistake. because now they can't untap this. It could be a Snapcaster Mage, but Snapcaster Mage is just good here anyway. Okay, it's just a lightning. That's fine. I lose 1 damage by not playing Pashlik Mons first. But Pashlik Mons can take this game over. In response to the Echo Trigger, we're going to sack it next turn if our Pashlik Mons survives. Nope, it does not. So they're empty-handed, but they have a 3/3 Ward 2 flyer. I have a Mog War Marshal and a Lutri that I'm going to put in my hand. Unless something better. Crack another Fiery Islet. Did they just play that? Yes. So they don't... I guess they think they're going to get me. Dark Prospector, probably not worth playing out here. Although I could squee, but it just dies. Because, so, move a stun counter, dead. So 1 stun counter, untap. Yeah, not good. So let's just put this into our hand. And, kind of, nah. I was going to say I kind of want them to kill my Mog War Marshal, but if that were the case, I wouldn't have picked it, right? We got outs. Take 3. I do. It's got pseudo vigilance. Pretty neat. So just flying, mountain. Play this. Probably I'm supposed to hold the mountain because I could draw Fable. And I probably should have used Cavern of Souls to cast this. At this point, the 1/1 probably matters. Can't get Squee into play favorably. I can attack with Lutri next turn when I flash it in here. So we're gonna take 3. Then we're sort of racing them. They have 3 cards in hand. We have 1. For us, our nice blue Cavern of Souls get our Lutri countered. Because Lutri is just an otter. Okay. Guess I have to do this. And by this, I mean get a basic mount. And Liam. Let me click that Pashlik Mons again. I assume they just untap and block this Squee, but they're decently low life total, so it is relevant. The 4 damage. Like a Sling Gang actually kills them if they have nothing, which is like basically all we can beat right now. I mean, there's likely nothing that I want to respond to, but Unearth actually grabs Squee back, which doesn't put them exactly dead. We end up doing 5 to them, then they have to have nothing again. So I could cycle this and look for like an actual win, but I'm dead to anything already, so ooh, Spell Stutter Sprite. Not good, not good. So that actually kills me. I do want to see what's on top of my... I can see. Murderous Red Cap. They wouldn't be able to spell stutter sprite it. I would have hit them for 1, 2, 3. They would have been to 5. It would have blocked 1. Would have killed it. No, couldn't have killed it because cycling, red cap, ward. I would have had to sack a token. I guess I could have killed. Then I would have had a couple more. Interesting. Very difficult to cycle when you've got, you know, not just lands but random shit in your deck. No graveyard. No graveyard haters in Goblins, which is something we've known. This is going to be a long game. They do have mountains, so that's good. Thing Scourger is actually solid because it bounces that thing and makes them like play it again. Oh, pro blue, let's go. So we have 7 cards we want to bring in. Krenko's too good. We was good there. Kind of just racing them. Zoiwa constricts them. Hierarch we probably don't need. Brainstone we don't want. They've seen call, but whatever. Engineer sucks. We want all of these. I guess engineer. Oh, grenade is bad. These can't get big enough that they matter. Fanatic kills a... Okay, this kills a Snapcaster. Maybe we don't want Thing Scourger. Mind collapses. The worst card. We're also good. We're hoping to get the copter thing going, right? But like, what are the chances that they don't play that many creatures? I don't care about Goblin King, do I? Maybe Redcap Gutter Dweller. No, Redcap Gutter. Let's do this. This is not great, but it's okay. I would call this the grindy matchup, which is what that's for, but this really doesn't get out very fast. Kind of does a whole bunch of nothing. And there's no real card I'm comfortable just like tutoring for that I think is going to win me the game on its own, just like raw dogged after Matron. Especially when they can counter me. Mulligan. Krenko I do like a lot. Chieftain I do like a lot. War Chief is good with Krenko. And then Chieftain. So we're definitely keeping this. I kind of feel like I'm supposed to put back Dirk Prospector. I just don't. It's not impactful, and all these are super impactful. So maybe like I don't need 2 haste, or although no, you have the Krenko in hand. Let's throw back Prospector. We're on the play. We're just gonna put this into play. Tapped. Pass. Best turn to have that thing. 2-drop would be good. Land is also good, especially that land. Having uncounterable handful of goblins, amazing. So I think I play the one I want to die the most first. which is actually cheating. And we'll make blue mana to assert our dominance. They could just Snapcaster, Ambush Viper this. Okay, so actually kind of want to put that on the top and make them counter it again. Or waste a spell on it. Because, like, War Chief into Krenko is what I want to do. Okay. I'm going to untap next turn. Got their Delver thing. Make blue mana. You want to block with a Snapcaster. Oh, I'm so dumb. So dumb. Oh, that was dumb. I'm so dumb. I was like playing around that all last game, and then I just made a stupid mistake. Oh well. Okay, so this is how we win. So let's just play this. Oh no! Oh my god. They can counter this. Alright. Maybe they just didn't see that I did that. Now they can't block. So they draw 2. I'm going to play War Chief next turn. There's nothing I could draw that I can play if I War Chief plus. So I guess I could Ringleader here, and then if I draw a land, I still can't War Chief plus. I mean, is one activation of Krenko enough? No, right? So I think I'm supposed to Ringleader here. I don't know if they play Blood Moon, but they might. They're all decent. I guess if they have a bolt, they bolt Goblin King and then untap and then food. But I can't not attack, right? And that's the only thing that's gonna make them waste. So untap. I don't think they realize I have Mountain Walk. No. Okay, so there goes Mountain Walk. There goes a bolt. A land would not be a bad draw. Land would not be a bad draw. I gotta get rid of this thing. It's gonna be tough though. Walker's not terrible. What do I do? Doesn't have flash. Also has ward. I kind of think that I need. Guess I play Stalker and Mons here. Could play Stalker and War Chief. Stalker and Mons walks right into Snapcaster. Okay, so Spell Starter Sprite. We have very few turns left. I actually think if I don't play this now, I definitely lose. I have to do thing here. Because my only hope is next turn I can Krenko and Pashlik. Cost 5. Man, I really wish I hadn't walked into this with Sleep Cursed Fairy uh because the extra lord makes this murderous red cap actually kill this if I can pay the ward. Means like I can play murderous red cap and then eventually kill this. Like things change. They're gonna bolt this. I'm actually just dead here. Not anything I can play that's gonna deal with the board. Like I could draw a I could have drawn a chain whirler. It was going bad, as you could see. I could have drawn a chain whirler, which killed 2 of the things, but I already taken 3 damage from them, and I was at 10. Like, not gonna. Sorry, I made a huge mistake. It's expected. Also, our deck is not. Got a Haywire Might. That for the. Got. We got Voldaren Epicures for play the Anvil version. Which now I'm leaning. Oh, got the coolest card in the game. Got the Boogie Bomb. The Fortnite. Boogie Bomb. I needed this. It was instead of 60 cents, it was $1.50. Worth it. Kill them with a Fortnite card. These are a bunch of Lord of the Rings food tokens and orc armies. Come on. There's the food. Stupid thing. There's the orc army. But it is foil. We're going to reveal Lutri. How do you feel about that? This is 1, 2, 3, right? So you keep, there are more food tokens. These are the food tokens I actually need for Asmo. Foods and treasures. I got all these double-sided tokens. I've ruined my deck box for cards. You need a lot of tokens to play as. My street wraiths. I don't think, other than the Boogie Bomb, none of these cards were over $1. Mostly 8 cents. Actually, Haywire might have been like $1.20. We'll keep these. This is 1. So I don't even have it all yet. I need other 3 inties. $0.40 instead of 23. Possible that, oh yeah, there's on the back of these. Have some numbers. So this is Living End. I don't think we have a great matchup against Living End, but there's cards we can draw, so we'll attempt to draw them. Their street. That's not a fantastic thing, and in fact, it's a non-bow. I guess to hide some stuff, we'll play Sokens on first. me see if I... This is just tokens. This is just tokens. This is one inty. I don't normally read the invoices. I just assume they sent me everything right and then notice later and go, what? This is just tokens. The Voldaren Epicures and the 2 boogie bombs. See, what was the real price of the boogie bombs? $2.99 they were. Well, $6 well spent, I would say. Cause what is a groan really worth? I'd say a groan is worth $3. I mean, I have a girlfriend to make her groan stuff. There's 2 inties in the Haywire Mite and 1 inty here. I'm waiting on one. Okay. Thought I already yielded. Waiting on one more inty. Unless somebody was kind enough to send me for an extra. Hasn't happened to me, but I bet you it will. Gotten like cards no one wants. And never like cards I ordered. So, Goblin Engineer, if only I could throw like fucking Thundering Titan into the yard, maybe they would think twice about living ending, but even then they would probably still do it. I guess I need this Pyre of Heroes in play. There's no chance that I get an artifact out. I think it's just the most likely thing to like draw one of the artifacts next. I'm playing pretty badly, but the deck is not meant to have theme and maybe win our money back, but I think we're about to get beyond that threshold because this is a combo deck that we're not really tuned at all. Beat Yawgmoth with some tight play too. Get distracted. Get far enough into this. So one match we took too long sideboarding, so we didn't get to actually sideboard, and that probably cost us that match. If I'm being honest, had a lot of cards that we were trying to bring in, and didn't work out. Most of the cards in our sideboard should just be main. This should be. This should be main. Main. I feel like we did it for curve reasons, and like, truth is, if you're playing nonsense, you might as well play your sideboard haymakers main. I think they're just trying to punish me because I forgot to use their street. Battlecry Goblin, not the worst. 8 first. So if I play Battlecry Goblin, I can Starfire my own guy. I don't have any X. So I guess that's like where I'm at. Like just to have something in play after they living end, but what are the chances that that works? Really 0? Maybe they don't have a living end yet somehow, even though they've cycled 4 times. Okay, so they are evoking. If I Tarfire my own guy, they are forced to put um they're forced to put another creature. That. Even though, like, because we can't win this, like, Grief will take the Tarfire if we let it. So there's never a point where this Tarfire is gonna hand as Grief. I mean, they're probably gonna put Sui in the yard. Grief is a stupid card, and this deck is one of the main reasons. It actually, even if Scam didn't exist somehow, like let's say they ban all of the stupid 1 mana reanimates for Grief, there, what Grief does to Living End is so dumb because it makes all of the 2 mana graveyard hate unplayable in the format. And on the draw, like when I'm on the draw, I'm going to be one of the games, it makes the 1 mana it makes the 1 mana graveyard. So like that's not good. You know what I mean? Like it forces everybody to ley line. That's like so lame. I actually think I can't win this matchup. Like I have to get a Skirk Prospector, combo them, with possible. It's not likely at all. I'll put this in. Don't want that. I suppose Bandit Lord and a Haste Lord can like really mess with them. Goblin King can let us swing past all their blockers. Pile Driver's really big. And I think that's it. I think that's all that I. The rest is enough. So taking out Franco, probably not getting in the yard. Nabob is bad. Brainstone. I mean, I don't think Chain Whirler is actually any good. I mean, Engineer is really bad. Put Chain Whirler back in. Could probably put Warren Instigator in and keep Chain Whirler out. Because Warren Instigator might put a Sling Gang into play. But we have to get some kind of God hand. I mean, Skirk Prospector is the start of that. So I think actually I am supposed to play Skirk Prospector out first because of Grief. Isn't that something? I was just talking about it. If I don't put it out, there's just no way. So this is actually a hand that could theoretically win. I think I probably should have not had Tarfire in, but whatever. I mean, if I can get that in the yard somehow, I'm happy about it. Hit him for 2. Gonna get a hit him for a bunch next turn. And probably die to a living end. I could get Kiki into play, and then they just do that thing where they hard cast the 3 flyer. Okay, so this is double blue. That means next turn. Okay, so I don't have a land to get play. However, I could sacrifice Horde Master to get Squee into play. Not good. Could just play these two guys. I mean, looking like a counter spell, but like, who cares? Could be Petty Theft. I don't think that they Petty Theft. I think the other Cascade deck plays Petty Theft, Rhinos, but not. They play the Oak guy to deal with enchantments. Please, sir, have some more. Winter X. They cycle. 2 things. So a living in next turn is such bad news. They're all huge. Out because they're tapped out. Deal. 3 to them. They go to 14. They're at a virtual 12. They don't seem to have. How could they not have it? They cycled this for a forest. Should have revealed. Yeah, they have a basic forest. They're just putting another turn. Just really making it count. But it's gonna be sorcery speed. It looks like. No, they have basic forest, so now they violent outburst. They just untap and kill me in one go. That doesn't do anything. I guess I have to look for a Snoop. I'm gonna swing, then start sacking my board. Although, do I have to look right now? Because they're gonna violent outburst next turn on my turn. Probably in like my upkeep or something. But then I just have a bunch of guys and a lot of mana. Well, not a lot of mana. So maybe here. They're actually pretty close to dead. I only need 1 point of damage. No, that's not. 2 points of damage. We're just going to play this, because this Tarfire actually might end up killing them. Wow. What? Whoa. What? They didn't want to cast Living End. They thought they were dead. So that was decent. We make that happen again? Unlikely. No, something we did worked. Got Lutri. Oh, can I copy Living End? How do you spell you control? Well, that's lame. We can't keep this. Looks good because it has no land, but it doesn't even have our cards that beat them. I guess I'll mulligan this one more time. Is there a reason to mull to 4? What can I get? Nothing. Like, Get a skirk, you're not doing well. So like, let's just. Guess I should have mulled the 4 with this. There's, I mean, this is a 4-card hand basically, but I don't know. I mean, if we get turn 3. Okay, okay. Guess if we draw Snoop Harbinger, we can win. Snoop Harbinger would do it. Because this Aether Vial would let us play around at least a sorcery speed. Play tap. Now I don't think Snoop Harbinger does it because, well, maybe it still could. My hand's garbage, buddy. You're just putting stuff I kind of want in the yard into the yard. This is the only thing that like is like semi-threatening, because it gives things haste. This is really what I wanted in the yard. The whole idea of bringing it in was like, we have a haster in the yard. We bring all our creatures back. Oh, so he just living ends now. Takes my Bandit Lord, which is fine. I have like 1 turn. 7 plus 6 is 13. Oh, there's less power. 9, 10, 11, 15. Okay. So the best thing I can do is put Lutri in my hand. And then we yield. We put in Battlecry Goblin at end of turn. And we hope we draw Squee. I think that actually kills them. Or did I take Squee out actually? No, I took out the bad Squee. Mog War Marshal would do something similar to Squee, but Squee is better. We go to like 5 here? Or 3? I think we go to 3. Got 1 turn to draw the perfect card, which is Squee. Plenty of them in the deck. We've got 1. Give me Squee. Wait, not. The Lutri doesn't have haste. When I put it in with this, doesn't get haste from this. Get haste from. So this is what we've got. See how much damage. Might be enough. Really not sure. Had I left my vial on 2, I would have had a lot more power here. Maybe I should have just. 7 is. Damn. If I played my vial on 2, I win. What are you gonna do? Had a lot more 2 drops than 3 drops. All right. Well, maybe not. It actually may have been correct to put it on anyway. Because 3 lets me get, like, lets me get Squee. I guess this gets me Horde. It really was the same. It was just a coin flip. Because I had Battlecry Goblin out, and I had... What was the other Goblin I had in play? I don't remember. I had a Battlecry Goblin. Oh, the Putrid Goblin was what I drew, but that's relevant. So these don't do anything. Oh, I had a Chieftain out. So, yeah, I guess even if I did the math, it's just right to put it on 3. Was there a 2 that got me there even? Yeah, Horde Master probably got me there even with what I did. So this is another vote for 3. And then War Marshal also got me there with what I did because it added 3 power, even with what we did. So actually, had I seen this, I would have still done it. It would have been correct to put it on 3 because it makes almost every 3 drop. And well, oh no. Okay, so that is where I'm wrong. No. Yeah, almost every 3 drop is an out. Yeah, because they all have 1 or 2 power, and you get to pump twice. It's just the extra body. Oh well. Uh. Oh, could I have copied? We didn't get the turn that game. They just so we did win that one anyway. I'll keep this. The Snoop isn't out to win the game. Relatively painless start. This on 1, this on 2. Putrid Goblin out. Get to kill some 1/1s. Well, a Ragavan is going to be annoying. No Ragavan. Well, this is almost certainly dying. But I don't want them to know that... Oh, they might Stern Scolding this. If they Stern Scolding, I'll be upset. Do not Stern Scolding, so... No matter what I did, this was either living or dying. Based on what they... Not punished. Another fucking Living End player? I mean, Living End and Titan are like likely the best decks right now. I guess Rhinos too. Anything that can play Ring and doesn't care about Counterspell too much is probably really good right now. So that's interesting because it actually lets me go find a Snoop if they don't do anything. So, like, I think I do want to play that. So, let's attack. I'm going to cycle twice. Like, I can't get Skirk with this, but I can go get... I guess I don't want to get Snoop. Kind of need to get, like... Can't get Skirk. You get Munitions Expert and put it in the yard, and then if they Living End, you come back and you kill... Alright, so this is a... pretty likely a that's not a draw. There's something that with this in my yard. No. Take a look at our last. So all of our twos are available to us right now. None of our twos really put themselves in the yard other than munitions expert. None of them do anything I want to have happen. Then none of our threes are there to be. Kinda just. Guess we just play Putrid Goblin out. They're gonna Violent Outburst here. I mean, they could Violent Outburst in response to me casting it. So if they don't want to have things in play, I won't. The fact that they took the damage when they're already so low, it tells me that they don't have it. So let's hope that they still don't have it. My only hope. I mean, it's very smart to wait and be patient. Yeah, let's just get Snoopy. You saw, sometimes they just don't have it. This looks like they're gonna. I mean, didn't have Violent Outburst there. They only cycled once? Let me see two cyclers. What is going on? So if they allow me, I want to put Snoop into the yard. Because then I win as soon as they living end. Right? I'm almost positive that's what. And I don't even want to crack the fetch because if they do find the thing, I'm done. So here, just get Grumgully. I can hit them. I can hit them with War Chief. I get War Chief into play. I can play Putrid Goblin and hit them for 4, whereas Squee just hits them for 3. So I could also Matron for Skirk. Guess I want a Matron for Skirk. Hit Matron. We just have to not die in one hit. Where's my Skirk? Because we have to not die in one hit, I'm gonna get a basic swamp. Ugh. Hate subtlety. I mean, I kind of have everything I need already, but I'm gonna just shuffle this, and then I think I put it on top. Let's, because Skirk is probably the best card I can have in my hand if they continue to not have it. Like, I wanted to have a Putrid Goblin in play, but what am I? Okay, so Violent Outburst. I'm pretty sure I don't die in one hit. because I have a stalker to block. Although, actually, their threats are so much bigger these days. So this is 7 in the air and 7 trample. That's 14 plus 6 more trample plus a street. So I'm actually dead. I have to block what's. We tried. If I would have had the well, maybe they put the wrong. Maybe they put the wrong. Maybe they trample on the wrong creature. Like maybe they put trample on their street race, which fuck already. It's a block 7, but I doubt it. They evoke. There goes Boggart. That was like my last chance. We're gonna concede this one. I'm gonna be right back. We don't have. Yes, we want Goblin King. We wanted Shot Sniper. We wanted Pile Driver. I think we want Stink Surger, Arn Instigator, Bandit Lord. Take out. Take out Bob. Take out Moria Marauder. Take out. I don't want that. I think this is fine. Like we really can't win. I do want to play first. I mean, this could get us there. Like, not fantastic, but we could just draw a Harbinger. I mean, this is the best card. Because our only hope is comboing them or like filling up our yard with Skirk somehow. But this is mulled to 4 looking for a Skirk, or we mulled to 5 last game looking for a Skirk. So this is fine. I can't even believe we won games with this, to be honest. We actually beat Yawgmoth. No! I meant to play the Blood Crypt. Everything moved. I was gonna go pee in the middle of the sideboarding, but then they just played, so I'm just sitting here having to pee super bad. Second Blood Crypt makes it painful. Because like if we had one more life that game we win. So playing this, keeping this in hand hurts. Man, these Lord of the Rings cyclers are so good. They're just so big. They beat Blood Moon. And they're huge. Harbinger. Harbinger. Rumgully? I think I'll take that. Maybe I'm just supposed to. I mean, it's just as likely I find a Kiki underneath. But I guess Kiki doesn't win. I actually think I am supposed to shuffle it away. Because the Grumgully kill takes 2 more cards, and I just don't have. But I will Stomping Ground. Okay, that's actually better than Grumgully by a Goblin Grenade. Oh, Lutri. Lutri, do you think I could, why doesn't Companion just work the way it used to work? Why can't I just next turn cast Lutri and Goblin Grenade? It would be dead. So all they've got is these two right now. So actually, I think I have another turn, even though these guys are pretty rough. I don't know if I can beat them. I would think they give me another turn. Especially when I'm showing a card that kills. Although shocking is a good sign. I know, not really. It's bad. All right. So, so I can War Chief into Goblin Grenade, and it's just not good enough. They're at 2. So this is going to be 6, 12, 19 damage. So I'm like just dead. Because this is going to get super duper trample and everything. I mean, I guess they could block by mistake. Or there could just be, well, it won't have haste. Won't have haste. Damn it. We're going to see if they block by mistake and give us another turn. It has Menace. They might not. No, it has Menace and Death Touch, I guess. Oh, all right. So I'm just dead. All right. Good game. Good game. Good game. Well, the Lutri deck sucked as we expected. We won 2 games. I played kind of bad in a lot of them, but I did do that sick play versus Yawgmoth. I am likely gonna end the stream here and maybe brew some decks offline because I'm pretty excited about the format right now. I just wanted to get this out of the way. Because I said I was gonna do this if we if Fury got banned, and this is kind of every goblin that everybody's always wanted to play, and things are gonna be good now that Fury's banned, and they're just not. But it's okay. It's okay. The format is still really inhospitable to creatures in general. You saw Asmo is infinite creature killing. Living End doesn't care. Yawgmoth, we beat it, but it's also infinite creature killing. Yeah, it's not like you're getting 1-for-1. And we're fine against things that aren't 1-for-1s, but the idea that Fury was what was keeping you down, probably not accurate. And then if anything, Fury was kind of keeping those other decks down a little bit. And you could beat non-Asmo decks. You could beat I mean, you can beat Living End with a regular build of this deck, but you could also beat so it is what it is. We tried it out. Wasn't good. We knew that. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream there.